So, a bit of a update here and with some good news. Now, the reason I say that is basically because of the fact that a little while ago I got a call from one of the managers, I guess the top manager, hiring manager there, at SaveMart in Patterson. And the reason I'm saying this is because this Thursday, which is Veterans Day, I will be going in for basically an interview, and basically it sounds like that I will be on the verge of being hired on. Now, with that said, my friends, even though I will be hired on, potentially, keep that in prayer, keep that in mind. I still got to go in on Thursday to, talk to the guys, see, what needs to be done, what needs to be taken care of. But I'm pretty much confident, and I give it to the Lord above, that I will be hired on. And I look at, my experience and everything, 6.5 years at Walmart, which is right across the street from where they are. So I'll basically be in familiar territory, if you will. It's just that I'll be now working on the other side of that territory. But yeah, I got an interview with SaveMart at 11 a.m. On Thursday, on Veterans Day. So I just thought I'd let you guys know about that because of the fact, and this is what this, update with good news video is about. Should I get hired on, and I will, by the grace of God, I will get hired on, things will change. Things will change to the point that it won't affect my video making that much. It'll be just like when I worked at Walmart. And what that means is depending on the hours they give me. It could be full-time, it could be part-time, whatever the case is. But depending on the hours they give me, I will have to basically work around doing videos at certain times. What that means is, let's say they start me out part-time, which according to my mom, from her experience in grocery, that's what they do. If they start me out part-time, or with hours basically that are suitable, I'll still have time to do videos. It's just that depending on the hours that I have, and if I take the bus home or not, I will basically have to, work around that scheduling. Like I said, it'll be very similar to when I worked at Walmart, because when I used to work at Walmart and I got off, I would basically work. No, not basically, but not work, but I would basically do videos, while I was waiting for the bus or I was waiting for my mom. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. A very similar situation, maybe. Not saying that's entirely true, because they're a little bit more different. They're a little bit more different than Walmart. First of all, depending on the days, the hours vary. Most times on the weekdays, they are 6 to 10. So let's say I have to go in at 6, I can get off at 3 or whatever the case may be. I still have time to come home after catching the bus, which I could easily catch from there because all I have to do is go into the back of the store or across the street, I'll be fine. The thing is, like I said, I'd still have time to do videos because by the time I would get home here, I'd have at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to do that. But first of all, I'd have to take care of a few things like picking up the pads and all that. But you get what I'm saying. But it all depends on the outcome of Thursday. And I believe Thursday I will be hired on. And by the grace of God, I will be. But that's why I'm doing this video update with good news to let you guys know that. Because like I said before in channel updates prior, there's a lot of plans that I have in motion. But some of those plans may change. And in this case, it looks like they are going to definitely change. Now, like I said, when I get hired on, by the grace of God, I will be. By the time I get hired on, like I said, the hours may vary. They may vary. And I know from experience, when you're full-time, it all depends on what they look at as full-time. That's usually 35 to 40 hours. And what that means as well is 35 to 40 hours is I could be working, like I said, 6 to 3 which would be 40 hours every day. That's 8 hours, or 5 hours less, which could be 4, if you will. And you might say, well, that's not much. Well, let me explain. 8 hours a day, 8 and 8, 16, then 24, then 32, then 40, right? 8 on a Monday, 8 on a Tuesday, 16, 24, which is Wednesday, 32 is that day, and then 40, which would be Friday. So it's not a big deal. However, if it's 35 hours, you have to say, well, what is that? Well, let's put it this way. You minus 2 hours, right? So let's say I do, 6 to 3, I could do 6 to 1. And what that would mean is 6, 12, 18, 20, and possibly 28, 27. They could vary it. Is what they could do. But the thing is, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, I'm just letting you know right now that things are probably going to be changing in a big way very soon. I mean, they might change as soon as next week, for all I know. But I do know one thing. I am 2 days away from being back on the employment line. And that's a good thing. Yeah, some things may change. Like I'm getting EBT now, and that might change, after a while. There's no doubt. But what I'm saying right now is that, things, as far as this channel is concerned, may change. The only difference, though, between last year when I was working at Walmart and now, and potentially now that I'll be working across the street at SaveMart, potentially, the only difference is that I wasn't monetizing my channel last year when I was let go. But now I am. So that's an additional 100 something or 200 something, whatever it'll be, in my pocket, along with whatever I'll be making here. But I just thought I'd let you guys know about this in this video update, with good news and everything. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Live chat during the premiere. Like the video. Check out the Venmo. Check out patreon.com/bwrosas. Check me out at BW Rosas Discussions on all your favorite audio podcast locations except for Pandora. As well as check me out on BW Rosas on VENMO. And check out the Teespring store as well. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video update with good news, guys. And just thought I'd let you know what's going to be happening. I know I sound like I rambled. But just thought I'd let you know. And I'll talk to y'all later.